Mr. Prahlad Jadhav, sir, to please ascend the dais. I request the VPTC Vice Principal, Professor Mandeep Kochar, to please join us on stage. And call upon the SXIE IQAC Coordinator, Professor Shadab Balaji, and Library Committee Member, Dr. Kalpana Chauhan, on stage. Last but not the least, I would like to request VPTC Librarian, Professor Priya Pillai, to please ascend the dais. I would like to invite Professor Priya Pillai from Bombay Teachers Training College to tell us more about the seminar.
Respected dignitaries, Mr. Prahlad Jadhav, Associate Director of Data and Home, faculty members, and my dear students. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all for this seminar, jointly organized by St. Xavier's Institute of Education and Bombay Teachers Training College to celebrate the World Computer Literacy Day, which was on December 2nd. This day is not just a reminder of how technology has reshaped our world, but also a call to reflect upon our ethical responsibilities in a digital age. The theme of today's seminar, respecting the fine lines between inspiration and plagiarism, is both timely and thought-provoking. In the age of unlimited access to information and resources, the distinction between drawing inspiration and unethical limitations has become increasingly blurred. This issue is especially relevant to educators, students and professionals who must balance creativity with respect to the intellectual property. The exploitation of digital tools, from content sharing platforms to artificial intelligence, has made it easier to access knowledge, but also raised questions about academic integrity and ownership. A single click can lead to the misuse of someone's hard work, knowingly or unknowingly. Hence, computer literacy today is not just to know how to use computer and some softwares. It involves understanding digital ethics, copyright laws, and the consequences of plagiarism. Artificial intelligence has revolutionized research and plagiarism detection tools like Zotero and Mentate for streamlining the literature reviews and citation, while Grammarly and Quill assist in refining writing. For plagiarism detection, platforms like Turnitin and Identity, which ensure academic integrity. AI-powered search tools like Semantic Scholar, Research Rabbit, Paper Digest, Elicit, Perplexity. There are many tools like to discover relevant resources faster. These tools not only enhance research efficiency, but also uphold ethical standards, ensuring quality and originality in scholarly work. As we embrace AI tools in education, it is essential to acknowledge both their potential and the challenges they bring. While AI can enhance creativity and streamline our task, it also raises concern about plagiarism and academic integrity. Using AI-generated content without proper attribution undermines the learning process and ethical standards. Instead, view these tools as aids to inspire original thought, not shortcuts to success. Educators and students must work together to establish clear guidelines for responsible AI use. Let us harness technology wisely, fostering innovation while unfolding integrity. Our esteemed speaker of today, Mr. Prahlad Jadhav, brings with him a wealth of expertise in intellectual property rights and legal framework. He will guide us through the nuisance of plagiarism and its ethical implications with reference to AA. His thoughts will empower us to navigate the fine lines between legitimate inspiration and the wrongful appropriation of ideas. As educators and students, we have a unique role in fostering a culture of originality and integrity. Let us use this seminar as an opportunity to reflect on how we can contribute to a world where innovation thrives alongside respect for intellectual contribution. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate and commend the efforts of Principal and Dr. Meena Suryavanshi, Professor Dr. Shada, and Dr. Leena for organizing and hosting the collaborative event. I also extend my heartfelt appreciation to Dr. Bhagwan Badani, Principal of BTC, and Dr. Mardeep Kochar, Vice Principal, for their unwavering support in making this collaboration possible. Before I conclude, I urge all of you to actively participate in today's discussion, absorb the knowledge shared, and take these lessons in your academic, professional, and personal life. Thank you, and let us look forward to an anticipating session. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, one and all present here. We have with us now our manager, Father Dr. Arul John Bosco, and we welcome you, Father, in this gathering. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madam, for your introduction to the seminar. Now, I would like to request Professor Mandeep Kaur Kochar, IQAC Coordinator and Vice Principal of PTDC University Affairs, to give the inaugural speech.
Good afternoon, and thank you for having us over here. First of all, I must apologize. I am not today. I am not in my physical best. I was on medical leave, but I made a commitment with my principal and your principal that I will definitely make this event. I will make my presence. I'll show up because we have been trying for many years to put our students together. You remember when you all were taking the admissions, I want to remind each one of you, two students, when you were filling up your priority list, some of you, what made you laugh? If not in PGTC, then in Xavier's. And if not in Xavier's, तो PGTC को मिलना ही चाहिए. See, they all meet you, made you meet together. You can applaud for yourselves. This is the effort of the best colleges. This is the effort of pioneer colleges. And this is the effort of colleges who are brought up with conviction, commitment, and collaborative learning. Learning in collaboration enhances, grows, multiplies. And I am so glad, in front of Father, I wish to say, I'm so happy to say in your faculty, two of my students are sitting over here, Dr. Kalpana, I wish I could say Dr. Rishi. So they are students from Bombay Teachers Training College in Kannada. And now you can imagine how old I am in PGTC. I'm sharing this dais with my own students. That's my pride. That's my privilege. And I really carry that pleasure with me. About this seminar, I wish to say this is under the Memorandum of Understanding which colleges have signed for their growth, professional growth. I should not be saying it is a requirement. I should say it is a willingness. It's a willingness of the institution to have Memorandum of Understanding, the collaborations, collaborative activities. Because research is all about the change. Research is all about the conviction which each teacher needs to be having, because teachers can bring about the change. And we want all the teachers to grow simultaneously. If you grow and your neighborhood does not grow, growth cannot take place. So we, in collaboration, we wish to grow together. We wish to give this community, this society, the best teachers that we can be giving, maybe from Bombay Teachers Training College or maybe from St. Xavier's Institute. First of all, thank you so much for this collaboration, and I'm sure this whole credit goes to our proficient librarians of both the colleges, Dr. Meena and Dr. Priya Pillai. Thank you so much on behalf of Principal and Registrar, HSNC University, Dr. Bhagwan Balani, who quickly says, go ahead. Because he has the trust on people when they do in collaboration, when they do something in multiple learning that will take place. So Principal Sir is very, very supportive for such kind of activities. And I request you all students, this is the second event which is happening together. First probably was not that visible, but today the visibility is very strong and it is definitely going to be very effective. And I request you all continue this practice definitely in the upcoming semesters, years, because learning, when you hide, when you confine, when you limit, it does not grow. Learning is caring, learning is sharing. I convey my humble thanks to the principal and the manager, sir, for showing up your presence also, and the faculty of St. Xavier's Institute, the principal of St. Xavier's Institute, for having us all over here. Let me not take much time, but I must say, I must complete by saying, it's not the hosting that is your responsibility. Being our guest also should be your responsibility. So आज हम आए हैं, कल आप भी आना, and the relationship should give and take. This relationship should continue in the process of teaching and learning. Thank you so much. Thank you for hosting us, and wishing you all happy learning out of this seminar. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for such a wonderful inaugural speech. I would like to request Dr. Meena Suryavanshi to introduce our resource person for today.
Thank you, Ashmi. Warm welcome to Father Rose, Mr. Prahlad, Vice Principal, Mandip Madam, and the faculty sitting on the dignitaries, and my dear students. Good afternoon to one and all. Today we had Mr. Prahlad Jadhav, main resource person for our seminar. Mr. Prahlad Jadhav is an Associate Director, Library and Knowledge Management, Khaitan and Company, Corporate Law Firm since 2006. He has qualified UGC NET exam, Library and Information Science in 2017. He is Master in Library and Information Science from Bombay University, Mumbai University, and he is a second rank holder. He had completed PGD LIM, that is Postgraduate Diploma in Library and Information Management from Tata Institute of Social Sciences. He had completed the certification in Intellectual Property Rights. He had gained a great deal of invaluable expertise over the course of his work, which enabled him to skillfully handle challenging situations, and continuously produce fruitful outcomes. He had previously worked with the University of Mumbai, Thakur Polytechnic, Usha Praveen Gandhi College of Management. In professional background, includes roles at Ocean Diving Center and Tushar Desai Associates. So, with over 20 years of experience, he has made significant contributions across universities, academic institutions, and corporate organizations. He has conducted over, can you guess how many sessions he had conducted? It's really pride for us also to announce. He has conducted over 225 sessions at HRDC centers, academic colleges, corporate environments, catering to teaching faculties, students, and LS, library information professionals. And he not only in academics, but he holds a number of important positions in various renowned institutions. He is a member of the Internal Quality Assurance Cell at KG Law College, SMT Women's University as an external industry expert. He is a member of the College Development Committee, that is CDC at KG Law College, SMT University. Member of the Knowledge Resource Center of SMT Women's University, Mumbai. Member of the Board of Studies, that is the BOS for Library and Information Science at KG Joshi Medical College. Joint Secretary of the Bombay Science Library Association, that is BOSLA, for 2023-26. Guest faculty for Library and Information Science at Yashwantrao Chauhan Maharashtra Open University, YCMOU. External examiner at YCMOU Thane branch, Joshi Medical College, Thane. A list of his accomplishment is a comprehensive description of his personality. He won different awards such as Person with Disabilities PWD Icon Award for the year 2023 Business World People and Ask Insights. Second, the Social Impact and Excellence in Corporate Networking Awards for 2022. Valuable Resource Person for 2021 LIS Domain, that is Vertex Research Technology, Tamil Nadu. India's 50 eminent librarians, Ulke's Learning Solutions Private Limited. 2022 Dynamic Librarian in Legal Domain Award, Leon Tech Private Limited. Khaitan and Company's Professional Development and Branding Award for 2019 to 2020. Gratitude Award, Working LIS Professional in Maharashtra by Softech Solutions Services, Pune. 2016 Sukhdev Singh Award, Gandhi Peace Foundation, New Delhi. He has presented 25 research papers at national and international seminars and conferences, earning the Best Paper Award twice for his work. He has served as a resource person for UGC HRDC for Ajmer, Goa, Gujarat Central University, Mumbai University, JND University, Telangana, Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Higher Education Academy, Harvard State University, Maharashtra Government Education Department, West Zone, Mumbai, for school library professionals. In other awards, Ambarnath Vaibhav Award for 2022 from Dainik Ambarnath Janma on January 1st, 2022. The Fovid Yodha Award 2021 be presented by Vishwavan Pratishthan in Mumbai. Special Award for Social Work from Vishwavan Pratishthan, Mumbai. Now, today he is going to cover in today's seminar, he is discussing in today's seminar different topics under the umbrella theme plagiarism, copyright and plagiarism, cyber laws, data information knowledge management and personal knowledge management, search strategies for information retrieval, Google and innovative tools for teachers and educators. So I know this is a very long introduction, but he only had shortlisted this and there are many more things in biodata which I couldn't read at this time.
Thank you so much, Meena ma'am. I now request Mandeep ma'am to felicitate our guest of honor with a small token of appreciation. I request our manager, Father Dr. John Bosco, to say a few words.
Good afternoon to dignitaries and also to all the students of DGTC. We welcome you here and also our dear students of our SXIE are also be glad to interact with you. As Mandeep has said, it's very important that we do not remain in silos. So we need to have the symbiotic relationship, right? So there is always we give and then we take it, and the growth and development is in that. So I do not want to take much time because after introducing the speaker, it is his prerogative to take the mic. So I'm really glad to welcome all of you. And the topic that we are dealing today is extremely important one, especially in the days of social media and information on our palm. It's extremely important. Looking at the palm, we do not forget the inspiration that comes from within. So over to you. So thank you very much.
Very good afternoon to one and all. All the respected dignitaries, it is a very wonderful opportunity for me to represent two institutes at one time. I guess this is happening first time in my life. Two institutes at one time. I know many guidelines, many professors are coming together, but two institutes at one time. तो मुझे ये पता नहीं था कि इतना बड़ा होने वाला है। मेरे माइंड में कुछ अलग चल रहा था, कोई क्लास के बच्चे रहेंगे, 60 बच्चे रहेंगे, 50 बच्चे रहेंगे, टॉप। बट जब मैं अंदर आ रहा था तो आप समझ सकते हो मेरी दशा क्या हुई होगी। That is different story. Okay. So I'm not going to stand by, I'm not going to sit there, I'm not going to sit here, I'm not going to sit there because I had a full stomach in the noon. And my wife belongs to the same profession, librarian and fitness industry. She do lot of Zumba activity. तो 9:15 को मेरा रेगुलर एक्टिविटी होता है कि वो मेरा वेट चेक करती है एंड 9:30 को खाना डिसाइड करती है खाना या नहीं खाना। सो दैट इज डिफरेंट स्टोरी। If I'm not wrong, Vice Principal Madam, I don't remember your name, but Mandeep ma'am, you are very proud that your students are the teachers. I'm very proud my students are working with me in my same firm. The person to whom I teach in the bachelor and master's class, now he is working with me as a library assistant. So this is really a proud feeling. So I want to highlight here. अच्छा ये बता जाइए क्यों बुलाया मुझे? जब आपके टीचर्स आपके साथ हो, आपके फादर आपके साथ हो, आपके वाइस प्रिंसिपल सबके साथ हो, तो मुझे क्यों बुला के आपको आफ्टरनून खराब कर दो? नहीं, वेरी सिली क्वेश्चन नहीं। सब लोग ने यहाँ पे हाईटेक करके रखा है, सब कैप्चर कर रहे हैं, मुझे तो डर लग रहा है। Purposely I not wear the black pant. नहीं तो बोलते ना यार वो काला कोट और काला, मैं लॉ फर्म से हूँ, इसका कुछ इसके सामने कोई सुनाते ही इसका ही सुनना पड़ता है, ऐसा नहीं है। This is the different scenario you have to talk. Why here? Come on. It should be interactive. Then only it will be, तो मजा आएगा शाम का चाय पीने में, नहीं तो फिर मैडम चाय देगी मैं पी के निकल जाऊँगा, मतलब नहीं। Why here? Do you think it is required? क्यों? YouTube है आपके पास, टीचर्स है आपके पास, मैं हूँ आपके पास, क्यों चाहिए? ज्ञान कौन ज्ञान देने वाला है? मैं खुद वहाँ पे सोने वाला था। पोस्ट लंच सेशन में तो बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता है। मैं हमेशा प्रेफर करता हूँ मॉर्निंग सेशन, बट पोस्ट लंच सेशन में तो बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता है। अगर मैं आपको 45 मिनट जगह रख सकता हूँ ना तो मैं मेरी आधी लड़ाई जीत गई। अच्छा क्यों है यहाँ पे क्यों? Why we are talking so much about this topic? Why? Or why a person who is not in the academy and you are invited here? Why? Lot of questions are there. मीना मैम ने मुझे क्यों बुलाया? Why? Do you think I can do a justice with the topic? If yes, why? आप बोले yes, तो मैं क्यों? वो लाला भाई भी आ सकता था, कोई ललन भाई भी आ सकता था, कोई मजनू भाई भी आ सकता था, right? Why me? There is a background, my dear friend. I just want to introduce my firm. That is Ketan & Company. I am very proud to say that a very open-minded, a very good culture firm, Ketan & Company, which was born in 1911. You know who had written the Constitution of India? Right? Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, right? At that time, he had a team of 12 to 13 people, right? In that team, there is a person called Dr. Devi Prasad Ketan. He had started this firm in 1911 in Calcutta, and now we had a presence in Mumbai, Calcutta, Chennai, Delhi, NCR, Noida, and then in Pune, Ahmedabad, and now we are going to open new office in Panji also, that is in Goa. Okay, so that background somewhere law is related, and then I got an opportunity to work with the law firm. So from there, the interest came. If I am working in the law firm, all the resources are very near to me. As she told, Manupatra, Madam, we subscribe near about 25 databases. Out of that databases, one database which is costing around 40 lakh per annum. वो छोड़ो, हम टीचर है, वो लॉयर है, उनकी कमाई होती है 4 लाख पर नॉट एनम पर मंथ, मेरे यहाँ पे जब 4th ईयर का बच्चा आता है ना प्लेसमेंट का ऑफर लेके, उसके हाथ में ऑफर होता है 48 lakhs per annum. 48 lakhs per annum when you work with the corporate law firm. So don't change your profile, that is different story. Because you select your skills, you select your profile as per your interest. Leave it. अच्छा, ये plagiarism. I'm little bit not good in pronunciation, so please accept that. Plagiarism is correlated with the copyright, yes or no? Yes. काय सबका चोरस भाव है या दूरचा भाव है? कजिन ब्रदर है, कजिन सिस्टर है, कौन है? आपने बोला correlated है. I'm creating the background. How they are going to proceed the session? Yes. They are the twins. Oh God. Okay. Any guess from this side? They are the cousins. Very good. Twins बोला cousin बोला कुछ बचा है? Siblings. Very good. So दोनों मतलब दोनों के समानता कुछ है इसमें? कुछ है समानता? क्या है? क्या है? अच्छा, मैंने we are celebrating which day? कंप्यूटर लिटरेसी डे. कंट्रोल सी कंट्रोल भी मालूम है क्या आपको? मैंने कुछ लिखा है तो बोला. ये रिजल्ट्स कर रहा है आपके लिए. बहुत इजी हो गया. पहले कॉपी करके मस्का मारना पड़ता था, बुक में से ढूंढ के चीट बनाना पड़ता था. अभी कॉपी करने के लिए क्या प्रॉब्लम है? सिर्फ दो कमांड, कंट्रोल सी एंड कंट्रोल वी. अच्छा, आप लोगों में से कौन एआई की यूज करता है? For your project assignment, for your assignment, do you use the AI? Yes. Yes or no? करते हो ना? तो कितने प्रमाण में आप करते हो? 50%, 60%, 70%, 90%? कितने प्रमाण में करते हो? 100% करते हो. कभी उस बेचारी या बेचारा AI को क्रेडिट दिया? Yes or no यार? कहाँ पे दिया है क्रेडिट? सच में दिल वाली बातें नहीं समझ. इसी एथिकल हम एआई को यूज कर रहे हैं, हम उसको क्रेडिट नहीं दे रहे हमारे असाइनमेंट में. वी आर नॉट गिविंग एनी क्रेडिट, वी आर नॉट गिविंग एनी रेफरेंस ऑफ दैट रिसोर्सेज. तो इज इट एथिकली राइट और रॉन्ग? इट इज रॉन्ग, राइट? पक्का लॉक कर दे. ओके, चलिए चलेगा. So helpful to me. Thank you, my dear friends. ये क्या है? Can you read out loudly? Come on, loud. Does it happen to you? मेरे साथ बहुत हुआ. Does it happen to you? कि ये क्या है? Why I am locking my cycle? Why you lock your vehicle? What is the main reason? The same way, you have to be very careful. आप अभी कॉपी कर रहे हो उसके बारे में मुझे नहीं बोलना है. आपका कंटेंट को कॉपी नहीं करे इसके बारे में पहले मुझे बोलना है. तभी तो आप जागरूकता में आएंगे ना. मैं ले रहा हूँ उसका इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं, मेरा कोई ले रहा है कि वो इम्पोर्टेंट है. तो whenever you have something which is intellectual, at that time you should be very careful. You should be very careful. अभी इंटेलेक्चुअल वर्ड क्या सर? ये क्या है? इसके एक लाइन शायद डिलीट हो गया है. वो बंदा बोल रहा है, he is saying that there is a person who had left the job and due to his patent he had taken that share of the profit. So ये राइट से ये उसकी ताकत है. When you secure something which is something in intellectual, at that time you can claim that. ये मेरे स्कूल के टाइम पर होता था. आपके साथ हुआ है कभी? हुआ बेचारा लिखा था नहीं बना देता। ये सब हुआ है वैसा। आई डोंट नो आपके साथ हुआ है नहीं। ओके हुआ ये है। इसके ऊपर 20 लगाएंगे। चलो दाग अच्छे हैं पक्का लिख के तो सब आएगा। सिर्फ एक छोड़ के लिख के बताओ ठीक है। जिंदगी के साथ भी जिंदगी के बाद भी इसको लगा तो लाइफ जी का लगा। अच्छा हक से मांगो। आई नो इट मैंने बोला था आपको पर्पसफुली एक्टिंग। कम ऑन हक से मांगो यार अपना हक क्या है। हाँ बोलो 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 बोलो। You will get a book. Yes. By the way, we have a teacher called Priya. My wife name is also Priya. हक से मांगो प्रिया गोल्ड। क्या ना? ये किसकी ताकत है? वो बिस्किट की ताकत नहीं, वो सन पाउडर की ताकत नहीं, ये उनका ब्रांड का ताकत है। और ब्रांड कैसे से बनता है? जब you have something for a protection in terms of intellectual protection, and that is called as IPR. What is that? Intellectual property right. Plagiarism डायरेक्टली जन्म नहीं है, उसको ऊपर से किसी ने फेंका नहीं है। ये सब लॉज आने के बाद when we think of something related to the academic at that time they think it should be somewhere in terms of law, in terms of regulation. That's why the concept bought and from there it is now started. Okay. ये tangible asset, intangible asset पता आपको क्या है? जो tangible दिखता है तो इंटेंजिबल नहीं दिखता है। राइट वेरी गुड। तो उसी में ये जो टेंजिबल है कैश इक्विपमेंट मनी ये सब है। अभी इंटेंजिबल में क्या होता है? आपके आइडियाज। सो आइडियाज इज डिवाइडेड इनटू टू पार्ट्स। व्हाट आर दे? इंडस्ट्रियल प्रॉपर्टीज एंड कॉपीराइट। मैंने आपको सबसे पहले क्या पूछा? कॉपीराइट और प्लेगियरिज्म एक बंदे हैं भाई बहन हैं दोनों भाई बहन को है नहीं तो मुझे कॉपीराइट को इंट्रोड्यूस करना है। इसलिए मैं यहाँ तक आ गया। राइट आई नो थोड़ा बोर होगा, थोड़ा सा लीगल ही है, उसको मैं एंटरटेन करने का कोशिश कर रहा हूँ। आई ट्राई माय बेस्ट। ओके सो दिस आर द ब्रांचेस ऑफ आइडिया। डू यू नो ब्रांचेस? हाउ मेनी ब्रांचेस आर देयर? कम ऑन। पेटेंट, ट्रेडमार्क, कॉपीराइट, ज्योग्राफिकल इंडिकेशंस। कोलर की चप्पल किसमें आएगा? कम ऑन। कोल्हापुरी चप्पल किसमें आएगा? इसमें नहीं आएगा। ज्योग्राफिकल GI में आएगा। You should know all these things because you are teachers now, right? So these are the branches. ये अभी आपको जरूरत नहीं है। They may have a small chapter on this. I dare or no? Okay, I am not sure. Okay, leave it. Okay. So these are the branches of the idea. Okay. Why idea is important? क्यों चाहिए idea? Do you understand why idea is important? To validate the authenticity, to validate the originality, right? Same? समझ में आ रहा है? एकदम easy है। क्यों चाहिए idea? Because we should know which one is the original one. So, for the protection of idea, why we want to protect? There are 3 reasons: progress and well-being, legal protection, and economic growth creates new jobs and industries. Definitely, you are the next teachers. You are going to teach what is ethically right and what is ethically wrong to your students. So, it starts from the intellectual way. You have to teach. आप कॉपी कर रहे हो सही है या गलत? From there you have to teach. Okay. So ये जो copyright symbol है, you know that? Right? मेरा एक दोस्त था, उसने पिक्चर बनाया, उसके बाद उसका नाम था, इंडिया शर्ट के ऊपर उसका पिक्चर था, उसने एक सॉन्ग उसके अंदर ऐड कर दिया, सॉन्ग से करेंगे सबका स्वागत, and then when he went for to take the approval, at that time he got the copyright strike. It means you cannot take a copyright material without without anything. You have to take the legal rights and then only you can do. For example, there is a function in your college. And you are invited one of the DJ and who is playing the songs. Any songs is playing. Whether that is an ethical right or not. The another case, there is a hotel, there is a get-together party from all the businessmen, and there is also a DJ person. Any idea? I have given you two examples. There is a function in your college, a DJ person is there, he is playing the song. The another incident is that there is a 5-star hotel, there is a DJ person, there is a party for the business owners. And also they have the DJ. Which case is ethically right and which case is ethically wrong? Which one? Both are wrong? Come on.
Sir, for education purpose, it is right.
For education purpose, it is right. But sir, you are doing entertainment. Both the cases are wrong. If you are doing something, I am talking about the copyright. If you are doing something in the academic institute, which is related to the study purpose, which is related to the research purpose, which is related to the benefit of the students, it is right. If it is not only for the entertainment, then it is wrong. Suppose अगर मैं अभी यहाँ पे चेकिंग टैक्स में देखें 90 मिनट याद है अगर वो सीन मैं यहाँ पे रिप्ले करूँ I am taking a lectures, I am giving the information. This is right. But something नीचे फंक्शन चल रहा है और वहाँ पे वो सीन चला रहा है, that is ethically wrong. So you have to be very careful where which things you are using. Okay. So world intellectual property right, you know क्या है? WIPO, any idea? Basically, it's regulate all the IPR laws at the international level. There are two conventions. One is Paris Convention, and the another one is Bern Convention. When you talk international level, you have to think of the WIPO and Bern Convention. Bern Convention was introduced in the year 1986. Why they had introduced? To protect literary and artistic work. ये जो आप किताबें पढ़ते हैं, आर्टिकल्स पढ़ते हो, न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ते हैं, this all comes under where literary work, right? So when you are talking at the international level, what laws are there? The Bern Conventions are there. Right. So copyright is an intellectual property. It is exclusive right for the literary, musical, and other artistic work. So in these sessions, I am just concentrating on the literary work, which is related to the education domain, which is related to the teaching domain. Okay. So copyright provides what? Protection of traditional beneficiary of copyright, individual author, composer, or artist. Moreover, also for the investment required for the creation of the work. If my intellectual works are getting again and again theft, why should I create? If there is no law, it can be theft. So to make that interest, it is required for the investment required for the creation of these such works in future. We have to protect the copyright. Okay. So copyright protects all these works. What are they? Literary work, paintings, photographs, drawing, films, music, choreography, and sculpture. Leave others. We are only concentrating on the literary work. Okay. What are they? Who is the author? The writer of the book. What is the term? Lifetime of author plus 60 years. Then what is literary work? Basically, school textbooks, directories, novel, dictionaries, newspaper articles, question papers, computer program, and databases. Judgment of a court or order exempted, however, head notes are protected. जजमेंट पता है ना, जो कोर्ट का जजमेंट आता है, जो कोर्ट के ऑर्डर आते हैं, वो exempted है, he can reuse, there is no copyright, but जजमेंट के साथ head notes आते हैं, which is compiled by the council, which is compiled by the professional lawyers, that is protected by the copyright. Okay, then similarly commentaries are also protected, only where it is exempted. आप कभी भी law firm में या तो law college में जाएंगे, you will find two types of books. One is Barak, another one is commentary. Barak means simply only add, and the commentary will give you the further explanation, description of that section, which cases are referring there. So that is again protected under copyright treaty. Who is the owner of the copyright? Owner code. Author? Okay. Now we take a very good example. My dear friend, she's very good. She's very good in writing the poem. Right? She's very good in writing the poem. She has written a very beautiful poem on a paper of piece, right? She passed to me. She's also my good friend. I had raised her, and I passed that poem to her. Right? She's good, but she had misused that poem. She had published that poem in the newspaper on his name. On her name, sorry, on her name. Now, tell me, this is the situation, whether she can claim the copyright on this poem, yes or no?
Yes.
How? Yes. Another case. She's also a good friend of mine. ये पेपर पे लिखी थी, ये ब्लॉग पे, ये इसमें लिखी थी, वेबसाइट पे लिखी थी, ब्लॉग पे लिखी थी. So she had written a very beautiful poem on the blog, and she just sent me the link. Prabhat, you just read it. It's a very beautiful poem. Again, I passed it to her. She had taken that poem and she had published it in another newspaper. In this case, whether she can claim for the copyright? Because she had a proof where it is published first. In this case, she doesn't have the proof. It means your publication proof should be there to prove copyright rights. Right? Got it? So who is the owner? The owner, that is the author of the work. So the owner of this paper क्या है? Property है, माँ है, बाप है, नहीं. इसके दो rights है, which are? मेरे पास माँ है, बोला ना, छोटी को तो. दीवार. मेरे पास माँ है, आपके पास क्या है? मेरे पास moral rights और economic right. As a copyright owner, you have moral right and economic right. What is moral right and what is economic right? So moral right refers to personal rights of an author to protect the reputation and integrity of their work. So claim authorship of the work, attribution, integrity and reputation. This is the moral right. अगर आपका कोई इंटेलेक्चुअल थिंग चोरी हो रहा है, वो क्या है? At that time, if you are claiming, if you are putting an infringement case, at that time you can claim two rights. One is moral and the another one is economic right. So what is economic right? Economic right refers to rights of a creator or a copyright holder to control, use, distribution and reproduction of the work. In what way? In terms of reproduction right, in production of distribution right, in terms of public performance right, in terms of adoption right and in terms of public communication. So there are two types of rights which can be claimed by the copyright owner. मैंने लिखा हुआ पोएम, मैंने पब्लिश किया हुआ पोएम, right? She is making a printout and she is distributing it in public. Whether the act is right or wrong. It is owned by me, but she is just distributing free of cost. That is wrong. So everything which are related in terms of commercialization, all that rights go to the economic right. Reproduction, distribution, public performance right, adoption right and public communication. Right? Suppose मैंने English में poem लिखा है, she want to translate in another language. First she need to take permission from me. For that she might be paying me some royalty. I don't know what are the terms and conditions they are going to sign. But first she need to take the permission. Then only she can adapt. She can translate. Right? Got it? So infringement मतलब क्या? Infringement मतलब क्या? Infringement मतलब क्या? नहीं, इनका मतलब मेरा खुद का बचा रहा हूँ। बटना कोई? Infringement मतलब किसी और का चीज आप अपने नाम पे पब्लिश कर रहे हो, अपने नाम पे चला रहे हो। That is called infringement. So in terms of copyright, if somebody taken your influential thing at that time, you can go for a copyright infringement case. Copyright infringement case. अब इसमें क्या क्या होगा? एक तो आपका economic loss होता है. Suppose my written works are written by someone else and he had published and he had earning some money, that is economic loss. Which is economic loss also adversely affects creativity. I will get disturbed. I want to start publishing again and again. And the last one is section 51, जो Copyright Act 1957 जो ओल्ड एक्ट हमारा 1957 का है, जिसके अंदर सेक्शन 51 है, it is deals with the infringement of the right. Got it? Okay. So if a person without permission, अगर without permission is she or he has taken, for what purpose? To sell, hire, offer, right? Then distribute copies for commercial purpose, then exhibit in public, import into India and infringe copy. अगर ये सब चीज without permission हो रहा है, it means the person has infringing your copyright right, right? It means अगर आपका कोई intellectual चीज, if you had certain patents, copyright, trademark, अगर कोई और यूज कर रहा है किस पर्पस के लिए, ये सब पर्पस के लिए, it means in that scenario the infringement had happened and you can go to the court and you can file a infringement case. Got it? So what is fair use and public domain? Come on. What is fair use and public domain? Fair use को छोड़ दीजिए. What is public domain? Come on. What is public domain?
Open to the public. Platform is open to the public.
Yes. The content, the information which is available in the public domain. If you are copying that, I am again telling you, the content, the information is available in the public domain. And if you are copying that, then there is no law is required. No copyright violation is there. But under fair use, you have to certain limitations. So fair use versus public domain. Fair use में आपको certain limitations के साथ, certain purpose के साथ you have to you can take it. For example, for the purpose of research, for the purpose of education, for the purpose of criticism, and for the purpose of reporting to the news, it is allowed in fair use. But आपके पास कोई भी public domain information है, and if you are copying, then there is no copyright restriction on that. But you should be double sure whether that information is available in public domain or not. You have to check that twice, whether that content is in public domain or not first. Then only you can take it. Okay. So Copyright Act, it was an old act which came in 1957. It was got amended in 83, 84, 94, 99 and 2012. Friends, believe me, ये जो लास्ट अमेंडमेंट थे सबको छोड़ दीजिए. The 2012 amendment for the teaching domain, it is become one bar. Why you know? Why I am saying this? 2012 का जो amendment आया, Indian government ने जो amendment लाया in 2012, it is a रामबाण for the teaching community. Why? ये 83 में क्यों आया, 84 में क्यों आया, 94 में क्यों आया, 99 में क्यों आया? There are different reasons that's why they are amended. But 2012, the act passed in terms of internet. The internet की वजह से ये amendment लाना जरूरी था. So इसके अंदर क्या important है? Section 52 को उन्होंने elaborate किया. Section 52 deals with the fair use clause. आपके पास दो वरदान है, आप कुछ भी करो और स्टडीज के नाम में डाल दो, आपको कोई भी गवर्नर आके पूछने वाला नहीं अपनी गलती है. वो यहाँ पे आया. If you are doing something, if you are doing unethically, but you are doing something for the class purpose, study purpose, it can be accepted. It can be accepted in the law. Okay. Due to fair use clause section 52. अब इसके अंदर क्या क्या है? तो general context with subsection 1 clause A. Offense dealing with any work not be the computer program for the purpose of. अगर ये सब चीजों के लिए आप कर रहे हो, ये सब चीजों के लिए research, criticism, reporting of current events and current affairs, it can be classified as a fake use, and there is no one to stop you. If you are doing something which is copyright material, but you are using copyright material for this purpose, there is no violation. For what purpose? Research, criticism or review, or reporting of current events and current affairs. So you can do these things in the fair use clause. So digital works, nowadays here is the, the advancement is there. So for electronic transmission or communication, it is allowed subsection 1 clause B. Electronic link, access or integration, subsection 1 clause C. Today morning I went to the SXIE and having a short team meeting with the director of KRC, Knowledge Research Center, and they are also conducting the exam. The students are preparing for the exam. जब मैं एग्जाम लिख रहा था तो मेरे हाथ में ऐसे पेपर्स रहते थे, मतलब लास्ट मोमेंट में आपको रिवीजन करते ना तो लिख के आगे लिख भी कहीं पे भी कैसे रिवीजन कर देते। लेकिन आप जब मैं मॉर्निंग में आई वाज वेटिंग फॉर माय टर्न टू द लिफ्ट, द स्टूडेंट्स आर in a queue and they are having what? ये PDF, वो PDF, ये is holy. So this is the difference. So for that purpose, see, an electronic transmission or communication, it is allowed. Suppose आपकी madam, she had developed certain notes for you and she had uploaded somewhere and she is forwarding that link to you. It is allowed under fair use clause. Electronic link access or enumeration is allowed. Okay. Now, she is a very good teacher, right? But by mistake she had taken certain copyright criteria and she had published on her blog. She doesn't know that, but उन्होंने कर दिया काम. And as I am the original owner of that content, I came to know that these things happen. If I return a letter of request to her in terms of notice, in that scenario, if she is taking down that content from her blog or website, it is acceptable. Then there is no infringement. But मेरे कहने के बाद भी अगर she is not taking down, then I can go for an infringement case. What my point? इसके अंदर उन्होंने provision दिया है कि the owner is giving you warning by any mode of communication. At that time, you can withdraw it. There is no infringement case. Okay. Judicial proceedings allowed. For example, if you are going in the court and for that purpose, if you require certain Xerox pages or certain downloads, anything in terms of paper or in terms of soft copy, it is allowed. There is no copyright restriction on that. Or judicial proceedings, right? Digitizations of libraries, yes, it is allowed. Again, there is certain laws are there for the public library to store an electronic copy of a work if it is already has a physical copy. मेरे पास काफी चुना book है. I am working with the public library. The book is 1911. I can scan it and I can put it on my institutional repository. It is allowed for the purpose of digital library. Technical drawing, yes, you can use it to convert. That is different story. It is not for you. That is for engineering students. So fair use rights. In 2012, Indian government had come up with this amendment. आपका कोई student, he or she, having any physical or any difficulty in terms of disability, you can convert any content into that medium of communication. There is no restriction. For example, I am a librarian. My student is blind, right? And he had come to me. He had asked me, sir, these are the 5 pages notes which I want to convert into audio. And these notes are not from India, it is from the abroad. Yes, I can convert that pages into audio format and I can send it to him or her. There is no copyright restriction. And we had taken this decision in 2012. We are very proud that we are in India. I am saying this statement. We had done this in 2012. I am again telling you, we had done this in 2012. Whereas world, the rest of countries, they got to know notice of this, and in 2013 they had come up with the Marrakesh Treaty. Marrakesh Treaty is the same thing where a person is a physically disabled in any form. You can convert content as per his or her requirement without copyright restriction in the international era. So this is given all these things in that amendment. So they have also left the user and small creators. It means the researchers they are not involved, the librarians they are not involved, teachers they are not involved at the time of 2012 amendment. अगर ये सब small stakeholders को अगर they are involved, that amendment would be better for us. Okay. You know this Delhi University photocopy case? Anyone? Any idea? No. Delhi University copyright case, very famous case. There is a Xerox center in the Delhi University. What he had done, he had Xerox from the foreign nations, and he had prepared a course module for first year, second year, third year, and he was selling that in the campus book. And all that publishers are the totally very international publisher. Then they filed a case on the university and the Xerox Center. But the Indian government mediated, and they said they had done for the student purpose, but actually ethically it was wrong. Then they had come up that it is not readily agreed that it is a wrong thing, but still we will take care of that. So it was a very famous case, and at that time the goodwill of the India is in the danger, because we are using the Xerox copy of the costly textbooks, so which is not which is not good. So very famous case, but due to intermediary of the Indian government, we got kept. So Marquez Treaty, I had already told you 2012 का जो amendment था, इसको देख के 2013 में the remaining world get up and they had signed this treaty 27 June 2013 in this. अगर ये टीचर है, इनके क्लास में कोई blind बंदा है, जो blind student है, she can convert the content as per her requirement or his requirement. There is no restriction in terms of copyright. So now, still you say they are twins. मैंने copyright का case clear कर दिया. Still you say they are twins. Yes or no? Yes or no? I had just introduced the first part. The next part is about the plagiarism. So still you say plagiarism and copyright are the twins, they are the cousins. Yes or no? Similarity. Little. Okay. Anything? Any guess? Then maybe your 5 to 10% might be your friends are saying no issue. That is accepted. But इसका answer मुझे चाहिए. Still they are the same. Yes or no? No. If no, what is the difference? If yes, what is the difference? What is the similarity? If yes, what is the similarity? If no, what is the difference? See, this is the way you ask a lawyer. He will explain like this. Copyright is a legal term. Plagiarism is not a legal term. Copyright is a civil crime. Plagiarism is an academic crime, right? Then copyright is unauthorized use of someone else's creative work. Whereas in plagiarism, you are acquiring claim ownership of the someone else's creative work. आप खुद बोलो. Copyright में आप use करते हो, वहाँ पे claim नहीं करते हो. Plagiarism में claim करते हो. And the last one is in copyright, monetary damages may be there. In plagiarism, not punished by the government, but academic submission can be cancelled. So this difference is fine, or should I go ahead? So एक cat का कहानी है. क्या कहानी है? A and B are very good friends. B attempts to steal a cat, is caught and learns a valuable lesson. What we learn? An important lesson. You can't just take somebody's cat without asking the permission. You have to take the permission. ठीक है. मैंने लेके गया, but मुझे permission तो लेना चाहिए था ना. I am giving you the background of the plagiarism. Okay. ये first scenario था. Second. अच्छा, A ने पकड़ा नहीं B को, B लेके ही चला गया, वहाँ C खड़ा था, वो चाहिए किसका क्या है? मैं जाके बोल रहा हूँ B में हूँ, मेरा क्या है? मतलब I had lied there in terms of ownership. So जब ये सब scenario आता है, तभी plagiarism. You can take, but you should take the permission. You can inform others, but you should know who you should inform who is the actual owner. मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा हूँ आपको कंटेंट लेने की, मैं ले बोल रहा हूँ, मैं चोरी करने की बोल रहा हूँ. But you have to cite. You have to cite properly. You have to give the reference. Second thing, डर में हो, पर खुद का ऐसा मत बताइए. You have taken, but ये मेरा नहीं है. ये तो बताइए. ये है plagiarism. Now we will go in a deeper way to understand that. Okay. क्या important lesson था? Is it okay to borrow other people's work in such stories? The first thing you have to ask you ask and get the permission. The second thing, you should give credit to the person from whom you are borrowing. If it's not your stuff, you shouldn't tell people that it is yours. So these lessons we have to take from the plagiarism. Okay. So what is plagiarism in short? The word comes from the Latin plagiarism, meaning kidnapper. ये मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, ये कुछ बोल रहे मेरे भाई लोग, मतलब आप किडनैप कर रहे हो, इतना संगीन क्यों है? तो करना चाहते हो? करते हो ना यार, एआई के साथ लागू से ही करते हो। थोड़े दिन पहले मेरी क्लासरूम में बैठे एआई को पूछ रहा कि मुझे ये करना है, मुझे इंटरव्यू देना है, ये कॉपी दे, क्या टाइटल दूं मैं तुझे बता। तो उसने मुझे 10-12 टाइटल दे दिए। Then again I had given some prompt to him. उसने मुझे 3-4 टाइटल दिए। Again मैंने उसको 4 और 2 prompt दिए, तो उसने मुझे सिंगल टाइटल मिला के रख दिया। This is the magic of technology. You should use it as a supplement aid. You never replace. अगर आपने replace कर दिया उसको, तो आपका जॉब ही गया। That is different. So, plagiarism, the act of presenting another works or idea as your own. In short, एकदम सिंपल है। मेरा नहीं, दूसरे का नहीं, मैं मेरा मुझे छाप रहा हूँ। Right? This is called plagiarism. So definition, you can go and check on the definition. I will not talk. Leave it. So in short, what is plagiarism? It is a theft. Theft मतलब चोरी। चोरी अच्छी चीज है? नहीं। It is a cheating. It is a. The last one is.
Fail.
उधर मेरे पास नहीं है। Fail. Direct fail. Still you are very lucky. UGC has not come out very harsh on the students' part, but for teaching faculty, you know what can be happen. But very soon they are going to strict students also for their project report, assignment reports. Even in some cases, even they can go for the exam paper also. I am not sure whether they can set all this or not. So, what consider plagiarism? Presenting another work as your own work, using words and ideas without giving credit. आप credit नहीं दे रहे, use कर रहे, that is wrong. Not using quotation marks properly, giving incorrect information about cited source, and creating such large amount of ideas or words that the majority is not yours. So all this considered plagiarism. Accidental कैसे होता है? I don't know how to cite. मुझे पता नहीं था किसने लिखा। ये accidental ठीक, लेकिन लोग deliberately भी करते हैं। मुझे पता है, I'm a scholar, this is scholar, I know, but फिर भी मैं करता हूँ तो उसको deliberately plagiarism, right? और अभी excuse क्या कहते हैं हमारे बच्चों से? क्या आता है? My teacher expect too much. When he check the assignments, project reports, my teacher expect too much. Then I have to get into certain college. अभी मैडम ने बोला ना, ये नहीं तो वो college. कौन सा college? बॉम्बे टीचर्स एजुकेशन ट्रेनिंग कॉलेज या तो सेंट जेवियर्स, मेरे दिमाग में भी my daughter is very keen interested in become a teacher or a lawyer, so definitely I'll take your reference from there. But I don't know whether she will go for a lawyer or teacher. She's in the ninth standard. Okay. मैं उसको बोला लाइब्रेरियन बन, मुझे नहीं बनना। किसी डॉक्टर को पूछो, बेटे को डॉक्टर माँ बनाएगा, लेकिन लाइब्रेरियन के बच्चे को लाइब्रेरियन नहीं बनना। So sad for her. But don't worry, मेरे दोनों में से एक जन तो लाइब्रेरियन बनेगा। I'll take care of her. Because I am a proud librarian ना। 2 बच्चे ना मुझे, एक लड़की एक लड़का है। क्या है इसमें? कोई आपको हमारे दो। मैडम दोनों को टीचर नहीं बनाना है मुझे। दोनों को टीचर नहीं बनाना। दोनों एकेडमिक में रहेंगे, एक एजुकेशन में रहेगा, टीचिंग में, और एक लाइब्रेरी में। ओके। अब तीसरा कारण देखो क्या देता है? It's okay if I don't get caught. Generally स्टूडेंट बोलते हैं टीचर चीजें पढ़ती है, टीचर को नहीं मालूम पड़ता है। वो टीचर है मेरे भाई, उसको मालूम पड़ता है टीचर से कॉपी किया है। वो सिर्फ अनजान बनती है। क्यों अनजान बनती है? बच्चे जाने दे, आज भी तो कल राइट। टीचर को सब पता होता है, असाइनमेंट में, एग्जाम पेपर में कहाँ से आपने कॉपी की। Then everyone does it, मैं भी कर रही हूँ, ये excuses है। Then my parents, अभी टीचर को छोड़ दिया, टीचर का गला छोड़ दिया, तो my parents expect too much. ऐसा नहीं है। If you are doing crime, it is a crime. Okay, types of plagiarism. अच्छा, आप लोगों ने किया है? Yes or no यार? जोर से बोलो ना? Yes. किया है। कहाँ पे किया है? असाइनमेंट में किया है, प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट में किया है, एग्जाम में किया है, कहाँ पे किया है? ऐसे किया है। ओके, अच्छा प्रोजेक्ट में किया है। ओके, वी विल चेक वन बाय वन व्हाट इज दैट। अभी क्लोन क्या है? क्लोन किसने किया है? अच्छा वी टेक एग्जांपल, क्लोन किसने किया है? मेरे पास प्राइस है, जिसने किया है उसको भी प्राइस मिलेगा। व्हाट इज क्लोन? CLON, एग्जैक्ट कॉपी। किया है किसने एग्जैक्ट कॉपी? नहीं ईमानदार हो यार, नहीं किया और उसके ऊपर प्राइस है। So clone refers to copying someone else but word to word. उसने बोला गांधी जी हमारे प्रोग्राम में से, हमने भी बोल दिया गांधी जी हमारे प्रोग्राम में। एक एग्जांपल दे रहा हूँ, वर्ड टू वर्ड कॉपी। अच्छा सेकंड किसने किया? माय डियर फ्रेंड, कितने का चॉकलेट पड़ा है मेरे पास प्लीज? किसने? सच बोले यार, किसने किया? मैंने कम से कम 25 चॉकलेट्स लाया प्लीज। सच बोल रहा है, सच मालूम निकली ना। ये कंप्यूटर का वरदान है, कंट्रोल सी। किया है किसने? अरे हाँ बोलो, 25 चॉकलेट है मेरे पास। एक हाथ जो ऊपर उठेगा सबसे पहले। What is control C? Copying significant portion of text directly from source without making it. सबसे easy है, सबसे easy है। अच्छा, कितने लोग मोबाइल यूज करते हैं? कितने लोग सोशल मीडिया नहीं यूज करते? नहीं यूज करते, नहीं करते। ठीक है, कितने लोग सोशल मीडिया यूज करते? सब लोगों का हाथ उठेगा, राइट? कितने लोग, how many of you check before forwarding any text or image or any message from WhatsApp to the person or another group? आप चेक करते हो प्रॉपर्ली? पक्का? अगर नहीं करते हैं तो करो, नहीं करते हैं तो करो, ठीक। अच्छा थर्ड वन, हम लोग को सिर्फ एक ही विनर मिला। ओके, वन विनर वी गॉट इट। थर्ड वन कितने करते हैं? अच्छा एक मिल गया मुझे, क्यों बोले? हाँ ठीक। ओके, वी गॉट सेकंड विनर आल्सो। दिस इज क्लियर? करते हैं कंट्रोल है और रीड कर देते हैं, चीजों को पता नहीं चले। मेरा नाम आरसी है या मेरा नाम ऋषि, सब करते हैं, तो भी करते हैं। ओके, नाउ फोर्थ out of 3 we got 2 winner, this lady and that boy, right? Okay. Next turn, next. अच्छा, we got it from here. 1, 2, 3, मैडम चॉकलेट की दीवाने हैं। 1, 2, 3, हाँ ठीक है, we got it. ये समझा? मुझे समझाना पड़ेगा? आप लोग इतने समझदार हो, मैं क्या बताऊं? ये क्या है? अब ये कितना है? रिसाइकल। अभी मैंने बोला ना, प्रॉब्लम में 25 पेपर लिखे, 25 में ओबीसी पेपर थे, 5 पेपर बाद रिसाइकल हुआ है। दिस इज द एग्जांपल, लेट्स जस्ट टेक इट एज एग्जांपल। मेरे कुछ पेपर पब्लिश हुए थे, उसमें से कट पेस्ट करके 21वां पेपर बना, फिर 22वां बना, फिर 23वां बना, फिर 24वां बना, फिर 25वां बना। 20 तक मुझे अच्छा पेपर प्रेजेंटर का अवार्ड मिला, 20 के बाद नहीं मिला, क्योंकि वो सेल्फ टाइटल। व्हाट माय पॉइंट? हम जब हमारा ही कंटेंट को रीयूज करते हैं तो यूजीसी ने उसके ऊपर भी नोटिस निकाला है। इफ आई एम यूजिंग माय ओन वर्ड, यू हैव टू गिव क्रेडिट टू योरसेल्फ। भाई साहब, आप दूसरों की चोरी छोड़ो, खुद की चोरी भी बचाओ। समझो, अगर आपने कुछ लिखा है and you want to use that same thing again, you have to cite yourself। ये समझ रहा है? ये थोड़ा टेक्निकली अलग है, समझो इसको। समझा? मतलब खुद को भी क्रेडिट देना कितना इंपॉर्टेंट है, देखो। इसलिए कभी-कभी खुद को क्रेडिट दिया करो। हमारे पास कितने मिनट? 3 ना? हाइब्रिड ये क्या है? किया है किसने? क्या होगा बोलो कम से कम? Refers to combine copy and original content within a single word. ये है ना? ये हम करते हैं, क्या करते हैं? Okay, she will explain better. Come on. Arey, come on, it should be interactive.
It means you probably refer the net and get something, then you try to understand and also explain it in your own words. Eventually you are combining the taken or the referred content and an original content in a single word.
नहीं समझा? समझा? नहीं है किसकी? किसने हाथ नहीं उठाया ना? ये क्या है? मैशअप। ये सब कीवर्ड ले रखो। रिमिक्स, मैशअप, हाइब्रिड। इतना फनी प्लेगरिज्म उसके नाम पे मत करो। Better you can refer it, you can cite it. Better you can use it, you can cite it. Better you can use it, paraphrase it, cite it. Right? ये अच्छा ठीक। उसके बाद कौन सा है क्या? चॉकलेट नहीं का इसमें भी 404 कंप्यूटर लेवल आता है? क्या होता है इसमें? हमको पेपर कल सबमिट करना है, मैंने तो कॉपी पेस्ट किया है, रेफरेंस तो देना पड़ेगा ना। ये धमाधम 10 पेपर निकाला, उसके रेफरेंस कॉपी लेके डाला, उसने यूज हुआ ही नहीं हुआ डेफिनेटली, तो 404 का एरर है। 404 का है, किसने किया है क्या? असाइनमेंट अपलोड तो है, वन टाइम क्लासेस में सब हुआ है किसमें? वन टाइम क्लास चल रहा था मेरा, कल का सबमिशन था, आपको 12 बजे में सबमिट कर दिया किया था भाई। सो यू हैव टू बी वेरी केयरफुल। हमने किया, हम पकड़े गए, आप मत करो। एग्रीगेटर मैं साइट करने में माहिर हूँ, मैं अच्छे से साइट करूंगा, लेकिन मैंने उसको रेफर ही नहीं। चोरी करने के कितने तरीके थे? Got my point? All this will help you in writing your papers. And if you have already selected a teaching profession where the research is having a lot of importance, where you have to publish your papers, you have, हम बोलते ना मैडम there's a कि पैर में भी चप्पल जीत जाती है जॉब ढूंढते, वैसे ही अगर फोकस वगैरह में आपको अगर आर्टिकल पब्लिश करना है तो कम से कम 2-3 साल लग जाएगा। This is the quality of the journal. हाँ, क्लोन जर्नल्स वगैरह है, वो डिफरेंट स्टोरी, बट व्हेन यू आर गोइंग फॉर अ हाई लेवल जर्नल 3 से एटलीस्ट 2 to 3 years लगते हैं एक पेपर पब्लिश करने में, इतना उसका प्रोसेस है। रिट्वीट सोशल मीडिया या तो ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म से हम लेके उसको यूज करते, उसको रिट्वीट बोलते। सो ये 10 तरीके थे, 10 में से हमारे पास सिर्फ 3 चॉकलेट ये है। So rest 7 is with me. You can take it later. अच्छा, how to avoid? Start writing from the scratch. Use quotation mark. Paraphrase and summarize. How much time? 10 to 15 minutes. 15 minutes time.
I think in between if we have some questions.
Yes. You are open to question answer. If you want to ask any question, I'm there. So provide complete citation, know when to cite, keep tabs on the sources. हम क्या करते हैं? We use करते sources, but we never mention somewhere. We never keep a tag. And जब हम reference list बनाने जाते हैं तभी हमको problem होता है. So you have to be very careful what you are going to use. So आप क्या क्या use कर रहे हो? You have to take care. Then use a plagiarism checker. Seek advice from the professor or the librarian. Right? You can take advice from the teachers or librarian, how to cite, where to cite, which methods are there, which styles are there to cite. Librarian and professor knows better. Okay. तो 2018 तक जिसने चोरी की सबकी चोरी पर 2018 तक किसी ने भी कुछ चोरी किया होगा, सब चोरी उस केसेस के ऊपर पानी डाल दिया. बट पोस्ट 2018 UGC had come up. The regulation is UGC promotion of academic integrity and prevention of plagiarism in SXIE regulation 2018 and it was passed on 31st July 2018. ये रेगुलेशन क्यों आया? UGC को बच्चों का लाइफ खराब करना था, टीचर्स का लाइफ खराब करना था? नहीं, क्योंकि हमारा जो रिसर्च इंडेक्स था एट द वर्ल्ड लेवल इट्स गोइंग डाउन. हमारा जो इंडेक्स था, इंडिया का इंडेक्स था इन टर्म्स ऑफ रैंकिंग इट्स गोइंग डाउन इन टर्म्स ऑफ रिसर्च. दैट्स व्हाई और वहाँ पे केसेस आने लगे इंडिया से ज़्यादा प्लेजरिज्म हुआ. तभी दे हैव टेकन स्ट्रिक्ट एक्शन. नो डाउट ये 2018 में ही है, 2016 से इसके ऊपर डिबेट चल रहा था एंड देन इट फाइनलाइज्ड इन 2018. So what is the objective? To create the awareness, to prevent misconduct, to establish a institutional mechanism to promote academic integrity, then prevention of plagiarism and setting up a system for catching plagiarism. These are the core objectives of that regulation. किसी को punish करना वो important नहीं है. They want to create the awareness. They want to prevent the misconduct. हमारे बच्चे किसी के नजर के सामने ना गिरे. They want to prevent that. They want to establish an institutional mechanism. Whenever you are publishing something, it should be go from a proper process from your institute. Then they want to promote academic integrity. They want to prevent and they want to set up a system that they can catch such person who are doing such type of activity. So definition section 2 में हमने mention किया है. Plagiarism means the practice of taking someone else's work or idea and passing them as your own. ये definition है regulation के अंदर. So what is considered as per this regulation? Exam scripts are exempted, but there are certain cases in the news कि वो भी ऐसा हुआ है कि कोई पेपर में भी plagiarism आया गया, क्वेश्चन पेपर टीचर ने शायद कॉपी करके कोई क्वेश्चन पेपर लाया तो होता है. लेकिन as per the regulation it is exempted. But what are the cover? What they cover? Research paper, thesis, study, project report, assignment, dissertation, or any other such work which is submitted to the university or the institute for award of degree. ये सब चीज को this regulation is applied. मतलब आपका assignment हो, project report हो, exam का answer sheet हो, it is included in that regulation. So restricted to higher education क्या क्या है इसके अंदर? Your university, any institute that has been awarded, declared by the parliament, and institute that provide education after 12 years of schooling and is for degree or diploma after completion. ये सब जगह पे it is applied. Higher education में होता है और कोई भी institute after 12 आपको degree या certification दे रहे हैं, it is applied. So these are the higher education institute. उनको establish करना है mechanism. Then they should organize such seminar to create the awareness. Then academic ethics के बारे में they have to inform. They have to include that in the coursework. Then research and publication in the PhD coursework. Provide training how to use plagiarism detection tool and establish facility for checking us. अगर आपके पास project report है, there should be facility to check whether that project has any plagiarism issue or not. To check with the publication team or to check with the library. So what is exempted by this regulation? Quoted work, all reference, table of contents, then acknowledgement and bibliography. Similarly, content there is up to certain limit, percentage they are defined, and standard equation and symbols. These are exempted from the regulation. In this area, there is zero tolerance. It means अगर वहाँ पे 1% भी आपका plagiarism मिलता है, तो you will be fined for that. Okay. Which area? These are the core area: hypothesis, recommendation, abstract, summary, conclusion, results, and observation. In this area, 0% tolerance is accepted. मतलब यहाँ पे 1% भी आपको allowed नहीं है. This is very serious. Please concentrate. So, as per the regulations, what is exempted? कितने परसेंट तक आपको excluded? वो जो ये एरिया को छोड़िए, ये एरिया को छोड़ के up to 10% you are excluded. From 10 to 40% level 1 charges will be applied. From 10 to 40% level 1 charges will be applied. From 40 to 60% level 2 charges will be applied. And from 60 to above 60% level 3 charges are there. 10% में आप जा सकते हो. 10 से 40 है लेवल 1 पे आपको चार्जेस लगेंगे. 40 to 60 है लेवल 2 पे लगेंगे और above 60 है लेवल 3 पे लगेंगे. So इसके अंदर दो कमिटी उन्होंने बनाए. एक DIP, it is again related to the HCI, not related to the student. So I am just ignoring this. And institutional academic integrated panel. ये जो दो कमिटी है, they do the all this, finding out who had done and all that. Leave it there. That is not important. ये important है. समझो, up to 10% for PhD student, no penalty. For teaching faculty, no penalty. 10 to 40% for PhD student, you have to revise your script. This is within 6 months time. But professor को उनका script withdraw करना पड़ेगा. Script means उनका research paper जो उन्होंने submit किया है, they have to withdraw. From 40 to 60% for students can't submit revised script for 1 year. एक साल तक वो बच्चा स्क्रिप्ट सबमिट नहीं कर सकता है अगर वो 40 to 60% में आ रहा है तो. फर्स्ट फैकल्टी नो सुपरविजन पावर फॉर 2 years. उनका जो सुपरविजन पावर है एज अ PhD गाइड उनका निकाल दिया जाए. एंड अबाउट 60% इन स्टूडेंट इज कैंसलेशन ऑफ रजिस्ट्रेशन. अगर आपका 60% से अबव आ रहा है तो आपका कैंसलेशन हो सकता है. और फर्दर faculty no supervision power for 3 years. So these are the penalties in the university regulations. अच्छा, आपके head of the department, आपके head of the institute अगर हैं, उन्होंने ऐसा कुछ किया है, they also, treat same like you. The same laws are applicable, the same regulations are applicable. किसी को उन्होंने छोड़ा नहीं. So contents to be checked under UGC regulations. क्या check होंगे? Research papers, thesis, chapters in books, any other similar work, full-fledged books, and dissertation. All these are checked for the plagiarism issue under the UGC regulations. जो मैंने बोला था ना, so according to the UGC public notice dated 20th April 2020, आप self plagiarism नहीं कर सकते. मतलब अगर आप अपने खुद के पेपर भी यूज कर रहे तो यू हैव टू साइट इन अ प्रॉपर वे. अगर आप वो नहीं कर रहे देन यू विल बी इंक्लूडेड इन द सेल्फ प्लेगरिज्म. सो हाउ यू कैन अवॉइड? सिंपली साइट योर सोर्स, quote, paraphrase and summarize. These 2 to 3 things are there you have to take into consideration while you are writing. So ये कुछ लैंडमार्क जजमेंट्स है जो इंडिया में एक्टिंग हुआ था. केमिस्ट्री प्रोफेसर accused of plagiarism more than 70 articles. वेंकटेश्वरा यूनिवर्सिटी 70 आर्टिकल में वो केमिस्ट्री प्रोफेसर का प्लेगियरिज्म रिपोर्ट बहुत खराब है. Then Stanford University wrote a letter to late President APJ Abdul Kalam about Professor Rajput plagiarism in the year 2002 October. Late President APJ Abdul Kalam received a letter from the university. The letter claimed that physics professor B.S. Rajput has lengthy copied from other sources. One of the signatory of this letter was Barosho. So the university had found that the professor had done a lot of plagiarism. So this is the way at international level our reputation can get down. So we have to be very careful. Again, Guru Nathan Einstein, again one of the biotechnology journal brought out a notice that Guru Nathan and his team had done the plagiarism in such and such item. Again, this is at the international level. So detection of plagiarism, it was difficult in print area. When we are in the print area, it was difficult. But now, due to computer advancement, it is possible. Technology made it easier to track down and identify plagiarism. Search engine can easily detect full-text journal articles in library databases. Free and commercial plagiarism detection service available, and your instructor, your teacher can easily recognize from where you have come. So these are the tools, free tools, you can check it. My suggestion, a very clear suggestion to you, whenever you are writing any research paper, don't check on a free tool. Check with your university, check with your institute what they have subscribed, from which software they are checking. Don't go for the free. This is just for an information. So what are the commercial? Turnitin is there, Proton is there, and if I am not wrong, Affiliate has allowed you to check at the green bin. As per your institute, you have to check your report, your research in the green bin. So I have just taken an example. I copied something from the net and checked it on the Grammarly. It gives me within a fraction of a second, this is 100% correct. So it's become so easy to detect your report. So please be careful. You know that ये आप ही कर रहे मैं भी कर रहा हूँ. But friends, if फ्री चीज़ें नहीं बचा पाया तो AI क्या बचाएगा आपको? AI में भी अगर आप ले रहे हो, you have to cite it properly. You have to track down from where AI has taken. You have to give proper citation. Then only you can be skilled. So use AI as a supplement. Cite AI tools. Check for the plagiarism. Refine AI content and know institutional policy. Be aware of all such things. Then only you can take it from the AI. So this is the conclusion slides. एक कहावत है ना, कॉपी में भी क्या, नकल में भी
अकल चाहिए.
तो वही मेरा इंटेंशन है, मैसेज आप लोगों को नकल करने में भी अकल चाहिए. क्योंकि आपके ऊपर आप नकल कैसे करते हैं. आई एम ओपन टू योर क्वेश्चन आंसर्स. एंड दिस आई हैव कंप्लीटेड इन टाइम. Any questions or should I ask questions? Yes. Right. That is the process called reverse image search. I can put that your image and I can find out from where you are taken. Again, if you are using any pictures in your writing, copyright issue may be there. So it's better you have to use such images which are copyright free. Second, if you are using images, you should give citation to that URL and also mention when you have used that URL, the date and time of that URL. That is the safest way for image. Any more questions? Yes.
Sir, anybody wants to use creative story or sculpture or painting, which has been existing since a long time, even before the act has come into place.
Which act?
The Copyright Act.
Okay, very good. Yeah.
So, obviously the people are not the issues, I mean, it's surviving.
Yes.
So the rights lies with the family and who the family or is it somebody else?
See, it's very good questions. Very good questions. You know, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. He had written a lot of letters. Who owns the copyright of that letters? उनके बाद they have a family name. It is under the custody of Sonia Gandhi. But very soon it goes to the public domain. See, there is a term. Till the authors alive, that copyright belongs to author. If he or she dead, after his death, after 60 years, that copyright will be taxed. Yeah, it will the family only. After 60 years, that work will go to the public domain. At that time, you can use it. So better if you are using any creative work. Mention, give the disclaimer. It is not mentioned anywhere whether this image or content is copyrighted or not. But for the disclaimer site, I am giving site to this site from where I take. Disclaimer बहुत बढ़िया होता है. कंधे के ऊपर से दूसरे के कंधे के ऊपर लाइबिलिटी डालने का. क्या होता है पता है? अपने खंडे का लाइबिलिटी दूसरे खंडे के ऊपर डालने का। पढ़ो इसमें। The images used in this presentation are found from different sources on the internet and are assumed to be in public domain and are displayed under the plagiarism principle for education purpose. खत्म। भाई लॉयर के साथ काम कर रहा हूँ काला को थोड़ा तो भी असर पड़ेगा ना, वही है।
So, sir, my question is now, this generation, when they get inspired by the poetry, by the literature, and then they pick up few things, it can be poetry lines, it can be some paragraphs, and they want to come up with their own write-up, they want to come up with their own stories, they want to come up with their own poetry. First question is, till how long is the copyright which once you said it that it is only with the family, one thing. Suppose they get inspired by, let's say, William Shakespeare or Kushwan Singh or Amrita Pritam, and they want to pick up few things. But those are the inspiring lines only. The original poetry is theirs. Now, second question is now, if one part of that is, how do they write a disclaimer for that? Is it, first of all, is there any disclaimer for poetry or stories? And if that is so, then how this generation can be using the old literature, which is maybe 100 years ago or 100 years old poetry, how they can get inspired by such things? Thank you, sir.
Very nicely drafted questions, as she is the head of the institute, so I am expecting such unwarned insight from teachers, so I was preparing for that also. But generally, whenever I go now, I talk to the audience first. क्या चल रहा है? तो मुझे आइडिया आया था मैडम से दो क्वेश्चन आना है। She had asked me how long it will go to copyright term, right? I already told you. For example, कोई famous author है, उसके कुछ काम से, उसके कुछ poem से, till he alive, तब तक उसके नाम पे होगा। उसके मरने के बाद भी 60 years तक उसी के नाम पे होगा, लेकिन फैमिली के साथ रहेगा। उसी के नाम पे होगा, उसके फैमिली के साथ रहेगा। मैं फैमिली के साथ क्यों बोल रहा हूँ? क्योंकि उस वर्क से जो रॉयल्टी आ रहा है, वो रॉयल्टी फैमिली एक रहेगी। After 60 years, उनके डेथ के बाद after 60 years, that work she had asked me कि disclaimer अगर एक ही लाइन का मुझे यूज करना है, so how I can use the disclaimer? If you are not using anything for the commercialization, you do whatever you want to do. Just keep the disclaimer. But if something goes to the commercialization, then Copyright Act will become active. So if you are doing something commercial, it is better you cite it and give the disclaimer that I have taken from such and such website. But there is no mention of the copyright owners, so I am just giving citing here. This is the way we can see. There is no issue. There is no commercial, there is no issue. Yes.
Everyone, tea will be served right here, so you guys don't have to go out. Tea will be served right now. Thank you.
For the translation of the poetry also, there is an issue of plagiarism, or it is a disclaimer, translation of poetry in regional languages.
In copyright, that is called as an adaptable writing. So you have to check with the author. Can I translate it? If I am translating, if I am getting any commercial value from that, then the royalty will be shared with you. Yes. And in terms of plagiarism, definitely if you are translating something, you have to cite the originality. From where you are getting. You have to cite.
Yes,
First try.
very frequently for our presentations and any posters, any other creative presentation. So where we have templates that are made by somebody else, and then we use it for our personal that is covered under copyright plagiarism, and when we take images from Google, maximum images, even if they are copyrighted, they are easily accessible for us to download. So does that also fall under
content which is available on the Canva. See, in Canva there are two types of content. One is free and another one is paid one. I am also using Canva. If free, definitely you can use it. अगर मुझे paid use करना है तो मुझे pay करना पड़ेगा, right? But in that case, all credibility has taken by the Canva. You are not taken anything. It is uploaded on the Canva server. You are not taken anything. Okay. It is there already dealing with the copyright things. अगर आप पेड कर रहे हैं तो कोई पकड़ेगा नहीं आपको. फ्री भी यूज कर लो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. First thing. Second thing, you had asked me about the Google images. So whenever you are taking any image from the Google, go to the Google image, go to the advanced, and mention that there is a, you can tick it. I want those images which are free from any rights. Even I can use that images for the commercial purpose. Such images directly you can take it from the Google. Listen to my dear friend. If it is still copyright work and you are used for the education purpose, you can use it, give the disclaimer. If it is commercial, then you will be in a point of legality. So this commercial and education, these two things should be very clear. Patent is one of the branch of IPR.
And that has a time limit, right?
Patent, yes.
Not a patent. And it has a time limit.
They allotted you patent, there's a time frame. In that time frame, the patent is fixed. You can mortgage it, you can rate it.
It ends after the patent.
Copyright is different, patent is different. Copyright is deal with the literary work. Patent is deal with the innovation. Not discovery. New things.
Library represents.
So you know, hello, one last question. Silk chocolate. Okay. You know, last question. You want to ask? But before that, I'll ask a question. Okay. You know, APJ Abdul Kalam. किसको पता नहीं? सबको पता. हम उनको क्या बोलते हैं? Sir, when he left, जब वो हमको छोड़ के गए, उनके पास क्या था? कहाँ से मैंने सुना है? हाँ? तो ये जितने मेरी बुक, लेकिन जब वो छोड़ के गए और उनका जो अलमारी था, जब अलमारी खोलने के बाद क्या क्या मिला? वेरी गुड, टोटल बोल रहे हैं, तीनों चीजें आई, एक चीज नहीं आई. इन्होंने बोला बुक्स, यस मैडम, उनके अलमारी से कुछ बुक्स निकले जो उन्होंने खुद में भी लिखे थे और उनको जिसमें इंटरेस्ट था वो बुक्स लिखे. उनके अलमारी में से कोड जो थे, बेसिक सिंपल कोड्स 3 या 4 निकले और उनके पास 4 पेटेंट जो उनके दिस इज द पावर ऑफ पेटेंट. उन्होंने पैसा नहीं रखा अंदर, लेकिन पेटेंट. यू कैन फॉरगेट द पेटेंट, यू कैन रेट द पेटेंट, और इसके बाद बहुत आता है. यस मैडम, लास्ट पिक्चर.
First lecture for now. It's okay. So sir, I know that.
आपने एआई से तो जनरेट नहीं किया ना?
आपका नॉलेज टेस्ट करें.
अच्छा, मेरा नॉलेज टेस्ट करें. थैंक यू मैडम. अच्छा, मैंने आंसर दिया तो आप मुझे आज रात का खाना खा के लेंगे. अगर मैंने आपका आंसर नहीं दिया तो मैं बाहर जो चाय की थैली खेला है ना, उसके ऊपर आपको एक चाय दूंगा.
आप रेस्टोरेंट लेके जा रहे हैं? So I know that plagiarism is punishable if you use it in assignments. It's punishable by that assignment getting failed. मतलब वो assignment को fail कर लेते हैं. But like what is the legal? Can I take expend? We did not. सोच में डाल दिया. आवाज ही नहीं आई पर. Without any marks, but if I use plagiarism, is it an offensible? Is it at that level offensive where I can get expelled?
एक केसेस ऐसा हुआ था. If I'm not wrong, I need to check the exact source, but I had read somewhere the professor was suspended. The professor was suspended there was a case, the professor got promoted because of his writing and everything. And later on, when the report was there, that he had plagiarized, and then he got suspension on it. So, in terms of students, they will not suspect, but the registration can be concerned. So far, they are not so harsh to the student. But for teaching faculty, they are very strict.
I know the answer. I cannot get it. You cannot get expelled. What is an offense? But legally,
That I think not yet.
representative का नाम लाइब्रेरी प्रिया के स्टूडेंट लोग कोड ऑफ एथिक्स कहने वाला है
So it was intended that the copyright
नम्रता
Majority of the copyright can be mentioned with sign. Yeah. But even in the images also, they will have a sign. If they doesn't have something there, you can't educate this is the copyright. The paper side, you can for image you can go to the Google image from where it is published. But in terms of printing, it is better that you can go to the website and copyright. It is not sure about it. Nowadays, if I am uploading a video of my lecture, this is not. Facebook gives me the style of even Insta also gives me it. Even YouTube also. Any type of content is accepted. I'm not talking only about text.
Sorry.
Not even can make it.
अरे बस ना हम लोग भी खड़े होते हैं
What can you know? All the copyright is upload as a computer will as a free. And after 1 year, they already that is images that you in the commercial, then they say that they use the copyright. And they will charge. So these are the tricks again. So be careful about it. I guess if I am not told you, so you are happy with the session? Pakka? So this chocolate will do. Thank you.
Chocolate.
Alright,
would like to call upon Ms. Namrata Suhag to express a heart gratitude through a formal vote of thanks.
Good evening to everyone present here. I, Namrata Suhag, on behalf of Bombay Teachers Training College, would like to take this opportunity to deliver a formal vote of thanks for today's enlightening seminar on plagiarism. First and foremost, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our resource person, Mr. Prahlad Jadhav, for taking out time to share your valuable knowledge on the theme of copyright and plagiarism. Your expertise has not only clarified the significance of academic and professional integrity, especially while undertaking research, but also shed light on the ethical challenges around plagiarism and how to maintain the line between inspiration and plagiarism. We are extremely grateful for your efforts in making the session very informative for all of us. I would like to express my gratitude to our principals, Dr. Andrea Coutinho, Principal St. Xavier's Institute of Education, Dr. Bhagwan Balani, Principal BTTC, and the Registrar of HSNC University for their leadership and assistance in planning this significant occasion. A heartfelt thanks to Professor Shala Paloji, IQAC Coordinator at St. Xavier's Institute of Education, Vice Principal, Professor Dr. Mandeep Kaur Kochar, IQAC Coordinator of BTTC, Dr. Meena Suryavanshi, Librarian, St. Xavier's Institute of Education, Professor Dr. Priya Billai, Librarian, BTTC, Dr. Elvina Pereira, Research and Development Cell, Dr. Kalpana Chavan, Library Committee, St. Xavier's Institute of Education, Professor Dr. Rajiv I. Jha, Research and Development, Bombay Teachers Training College, and the entire organizing committee consisting of the student committees like the Student Council, Library Committee, Hospitality Committee, and other committees of both the colleges for organizing this valuable session. Requesting all the students to have a look around the boards outside the hall. I would also like to thank all the participants for their active participation and enthusiasm throughout the session. Lastly, I would like to thank everyone who worked behind the scenes to make sure everything ran without a hitch. Let's continue the lessons we gained today and make a commitment to upholding honesty and creativity in all that we do. As we conclude, let's encourage all of us to carry forward the valuable lessons learned today and apply them in our academic and professional pursuits. Let us collectively strive for a culture of honesty, originality, and respect for intellectual property and refrain from plagiarism. Thank you once again to everyone present here. I would request everybody to rise to the national anthem.
Thank you very much, Prahlad sir, for such a wonderful session on plagiarism. Thank you, Mandeep madam, throughout the seminar you attended, and thank you very much, students, for your patience, listening, and enthusiasm you showed us. Thank you very much to all the stakeholders who have helped us, and thank you, Father Arul, also from the management. Thank you.
Starting the national anthem.
Himalaya.